Good morning. This is our sixth session of tutorial of Universe Sandbox. In last session, we talked about the tools bar. Here, we tested different tools and introduced them to you. And there are other tools which we can use during our scenarios. As I told you before, I'm just introducing these tools, not doing a real scenario, which lets you know about the capabilities of this software, and you can do whatever you want with knowing each capability of these tools, and you can create really different creative, interesting scenarios for yourself. Also give me some ideas. You can write in comments if any idea you have regarding this tutorial or the simulations which we are making videos. We got up to laser and explode. Here we exploded the sun, as you can remember in previous video, and saw the effects. Also we have a force here. We can move any planet which we want. For example, if I want to use this one, I can force the Mars to come closer to the sun. As an example, you can see I can move it with this one. If I just go here, I can move the Mars. And also I want to show you this transform parts. It's doing the same job. If I just click on it, we can move, we can have some effects on rotation or velocity if we want. Let me show you. For example, we want to move the Mars. I just click on the Mars and with the mouse get the Mars and bring it closer to the sun, as close as Mercury, for example, and leave it alone. So now we have a new Mercury with a smaller orbit and closer to the sun, and you can see the effects of these changes. It can be really useful, this tool, which force the node to remove, or we can also choose it from here, from the transform button, and you can see the effects of any planets, which is it can be closer to a star or more far from a star. If you want to test something, you can see, for example, we have made the Mars closer to the sun, so now we can see the effects. The speed is completely varying from here because of the type of orbit which it's turning around the sun, and also we can see the average temperature of the Mars is much higher because of this change in this orbit. So with this force, you can move any planet, any star, or any object which you have in the simulation toolbox. And you can take some photos or make some videos. If you are a video creator, you can for sure use them. For example, I just click on the photo and I can get a photo from each scene which I want and go to the folder and see the screenshot which we have made with this button, and use it in any videos which we want. The other tools which can be useful, there are lots of general settings which we can change them, we can play with them. For example, we have expand system and shrink system, which you can guess, it can expand our solar system. If I just click on it, you can see all the orbits are getting far from the star. There are like steps. You can see Mercury is now farther to the sun again and again and again, and you can see all the planets are just getting far from the sun with this button. If in any scenario you need a little more expansion in your solar system, you can use these buttons. Also it works vice versa, the shrink system. With this shrink system, you can get any object you want closer to the sun. As you can see, again we have some steps and all the objects are getting closer to the sun. We can increase it. It can be interesting regarding the behavior of planets. As you can see in here, let me show you. We can see the whole orbit of the planets. The orbits can be a circle or can be an oval. So we can change it from here if you want. Increase eccentricity and decrease eccentricity. If we just increase eccentricity, we can, as you can see in the description, how circular or oval an orbit is. So if we increase eccentricity, the orbits would be more oval shape, and if we just decrease eccentricity, the orbits would be in a circular shape. So we can use them also in our scenarios. The other useful parts which we can use is, for example, halt all velocities, halt all rotations. Let me reload the solar system again. So I'm decreasing the speed of simulation. For example, we want to see what's going on if the our planet, Earth, or any other planets stop moving or stop rotating. If I just click on halt on rotations, you can see all the planets stop rotating. For example, if we can see the Earth, which is not rotating anymore. If we just click on Earth on the surface, after a while we can see some parts of Earth which is always day, and some parts of the Earth is always night. Let me do that again. Halt all rotations. So after a while, all the rotation would be stopped, and you can see something like a tidally locked scenarios you can make from here. I'm not sure if this button is working right now, because I cannot see the effects on the Earth, for example, but the other one for sure will work. We can stop halt all velocities, so all the planets stop rotating around the sun. If they just stop rotating, for sure you can see they would drop in and they would get into the sun. So I will show it to you. Halt all velocities. When I click it, you can see all the paths are going to the sun, because none of them are rotating anymore, and they're just falling into the sun because of the stopping in their velocity. Their velocity speed is now 0, and the sun just dropped into the sun. And you can see other planets also have the same destination, and Jupiter is also dropping and falling into the sun. So with this button we can stop the velocity for all planets in our solar system. Let me introduce you the other useful tools which we can use. Also, there are some buttons which lets us to increase or decrease the speeds. They're not a lot, but 2%, for example, and we can increase the speed to 2%. We can push the button how many times we want, and you can see I have pushed the button lots of times, and the Earth speed is now much more than before. So it's running away from the sun. You can make lots of videos and you can have lots of experiences with these buttons. Speed of the any planet which you want, and just see the results. There are also other parameters which we can set for all the planets. There are some sort of global setting. Set all rotations to 2 hours, set all rotations to 12 hours. And if we just set them, you can see the effects would be seen on all the planets, because there's some sort of setting for all planets. And add velocities to 10 kilometers per second on X and Y. There are different direction of moving for our planets. Delete all particles dust, delete all fragments. These are some settings which lets you to see the fragments of the collision or not, or delete all clouds, which lets you, if it depends on your performance of your laptop or computer or whatever you have. If the CPU or RAM or graphic card of your system is not strong enough and you are in lack of performance right now, maybe you can omit the fragments, you can omit the seeing all the dots, and it would be they would help you to increase your performance of simulation. But if your system is strong enough to see all the details, all the dots, all the fragments, so it's up to you and up to your system to use these ones or not. And I cannot see many things more here which is useful. So for final part, I am showing you the other tabs which we can change them for next sessions and see the effects. I just show you for now. We have motion, we have temperature, we have composition, we have visual parts in our stars or planets which we can change all of them, and there are lots of sub tabs, sub parts which we can change all of them. There is the subjects of motion, there are lots of parameters which we can change and see the effects, which I will show you in next videos. Thank you for watching this video. Just please subscribe this channel if you want to support me, and if you want to this sort of videos to be continued, and write me your suggestions regarding these videos if you like them, if you like them to be longer, if you like them to be more practical, because I'm trying to record these videos just as a tutorial, and I'm making the others real simulation scenarios by myself in other videos. And write down please your experience regarding this software and any ideas which you like to a video for that subject to be made. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye. I think the girls with their nails done now.